Hey there, and welcome to today's Explainer. I am so glad you're here hanging out with me. Today, we're diving into a really fun secret about words. You see, some words we can count, and, well, some words we just can't. Sounds kind of crazy, right? But it's absolutely true. Some things are literally too tricky to count, and we're going to learn exactly how to spot them so you can talk about them like a total grammar expert.
So, let's play a little game. Just look around you right now, wherever you're sitting. What can we count today? Do you see your fingers? Go ahead and wiggle them. We can count those, right? Or maybe you see some toys on the floor or some pillows on the couch. I really want you to just wonder about all the magical things around your room right now. Our world is literally full of things just waiting for us to put a number on them.
Okay, so our very first big idea is called countable nouns. Try saying that out loud with me. Countable nouns. Basically, these are things we can count one by one. If you can point your finger at it and give it a number, well, it belongs in this special club.
Let's practice. Check out this bright, juicy piece of fruit. Say it loud and proud with me. One apple. See how we can just point directly to it and say the number? You know, you're already a counting master, and that apple is definitely a countable noun. Now, what comes right after one? Two. Exactly. Now we've got two apples. And the best part is, we can use this for other things too, like two books. When we have a countable noun, we just add our numbers as we go up, pointing at each one. 1, 2.
Let's do just one more to really show off how smart you are today. What's the next number in our pattern? Yep, you guessed it. 3. Just look at those 3 bouncy balls. Because apples, books, and balls are countable, we can just use our numbers. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, give yourself a massive pat on the back for those excellent counting skills.
But wait, put those detective hats on, because we've got a bit of a mystery here. We also have what are called uncountable nouns. These are things we absolutely cannot count one by one. They might be tricky, they might be super messy, or they might just be too squishy or liquidy to point to and count with numbers. We can't easily say 1 or 2 for these things. Actually, scratch that, we really can't use numbers for them at all.
So, you're probably wondering, how do we talk about them if we can't use numbers? Well, we use a magical replacement word, some. Instead of a number, we just say some. If you're thirsty, you might want some milk or some water. If you're hungry for dinner, maybe you'll eat some rice. We completely drop the numbers here and just use our magic word, some. Now, when we have a whole bunch of countable things, we use the word many, like, wow, I have many apples. But for uncountable things, since we can't use numbers, we use special words like some, or a little, or much. So we'd say a little sugar, or maybe some sand from the beach.
Let's actually sort these out so you can see what I mean. On the countable side, we've got things like apple, ball, and book. We also have everyday things like pencils, toys, cookies, eggs, and flowers. But then, if we jump over to the uncountable side, we've got water, milk, and rice, and also things like sugar, sand, salt, juice, and honey. Think about it. You literally can't hold one juice in your hand without a cup, right? It would just splash everywhere. So it stays right there on the uncountable side.
Okay, here is a super special grammar rule for when we're talking. When we have more than one countable thing, we can just add an S to the end and make it a plural. We say 2 apples. But look over at the uncountable side. Uncountable nouns basically do not have plural forms at all. We just say some water. We never say 2 waters or 3 milks. No way, that gets a big red X. It's always just some water.
All right, guess what? It is quiz time. I want you to shout your answer out loud. Ready? Question number 1. Which one of these is countable? Is it the apple or the milk? Which one can you count 1, 2, 3? Go ahead, shout it out.
And the answer is apple. Did you shout apple? Yes, you can totally count 1 apple, 2 apples. You are doing an amazing job so far. Give yourself a cheer.
Let's try question 2. Listen to this one really closely. Which one of these is uncountable? Remember, this means we cannot count it one by one, and we've got to use the magic word some. Is it the ball or the water?
The answer is water. You got it. Water is absolutely uncountable. Man, you have such great listening skills today. We say some water and never 1 water, 2 waters. Excellent work.
All right, let's see if I can trick you with question number 3. Which one cannot be counted one by one? Is it the big fluffy teddy bear, or is it the salt? Think really hard about this one. Could you honestly sit there and count all those tiny little pieces of salt?
Wow. Okay, you are way too smart for me. The answer is definitely salt. Those tiny little pieces are just way too small and messy to count one by one. Seriously, you would be sitting at the dinner table counting all day. So yeah, salt is definitely uncountable.
Okay, last quiz question. Let's test how these words sound in an actual sentence. Which sentence is correct? Listen carefully. I have 3 apples, or I have 3 waters. Which one sounds like that perfect grammar rule we just talked about?
Yes, I have 3 apples. That's the correct one. Apples are countable, so they get the number 3. Water is uncountable, so it never gets a number. You remembered perfectly that we don't say 3 waters. You hit the nail right on the head.
Honestly, you did so incredibly well on that quiz. Now it's fun activity time. I want you to go on a real-life scavenger hunt around your very own house with your grown-up. Do you think you can find these things at home? So, here is your mission. See if you can find exactly 3 countable things. It could be a chair you sit on, a spoon in the kitchen, or a toy in your room. Then try to find 3 uncountable things, like water in the sink, rice in the pantry, or maybe milk in the fridge. When you find them, tell your grown-up exactly what kind of noun they are. Okay, before we wrap up, let's do a really quick review. We learned 2 massive things today. Countable things, we use numbers for them, like an apple or a toy. And uncountable things, well, we can't count them one by one, so we just use the magic word some, like for milk and water. You have done an absolutely outstanding job in our explainer today. To make sure we never forget, here's a little rhythm for us. Say it out loud with me. If you can count it, it is countable. If you cannot count it one by one, it is uncountable. Boom! That is your brand new grammar superpower. Thank you so much for joining me in this explainer today. You have totally unlocked the secrets of nouns. So I want to leave you with this big, exciting question. As you walk around your house, or go to the park, or even eat your dinner, what countable and uncountable things are you going to find tomorrow? Keep those eyes peeled, keep practicing your new superpower, and keep learning.